All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Dennis Hancock, the CEO of Mountain Valley MD. And Dennis, it's good to have you back. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. Good to see you, Steve.
So you had a news release out today dealing with this novel Ivectosol. So maybe you can sort of, before we get into sort of what the news is, explain to us what this is.
Yeah, so Ivectosol, one of the technologies our company has at Mountain Valley is a solubilization patent applied to the macrocyclic lactone drug class, and one of those is ivermectin, and we've trademarked that to be Ivectosol. And Ivectosol, if you recall, was tested in some preclinical work where we put it head-to-head in an injectable form and against the current oral dose forms, and we've achieved, using 1/5 of the drug, dramatic improvements on PK data and certain things, and essentially have the injectable form that is the solubility or viscosity of water versus molasses as a comparison. That's delivered subcutaneously. So lots of amazing things that this has opened up for us, but that in a nutshell is Ivectosol.
Okay, and so that now leads you to, with what you have already, to apply to the FDA for approval in the US. And to do that, you've hired a company because it is a process to get that done.
Yeah, and again, we move so fast. We would, of course, look to find the best partner in the world, and Camargo is top drawer. They without a doubt, they've their track record in this space, in the particular 505(b)(2) pathway, which is essentially an accelerated consideration with the FDA based on proxy of the safety and other data that exist outside of us needing to generate our own data. And these guys have just been such a pleasure to work with so far. They very intelligent group, very sophisticated work, and their track record, I think I've seen something like 1,100 presentations that they've done in the stage that we're headed, over 200 drugs, formally accepted through this pathway. Wow. Very excited to work with them.
Yeah. And Dennis, maybe you could sort of explain to everyone about this process in the United States and how that doing the work there can really translate into things around the world as well.
Yeah. So the first part of that is, as you start to do the work in the US, one of the obvious questions is like, well, how long will this take? What does it look like? Yeah. There'll be a first gate at about a 6-month window. And as we work through it, if everything goes well, in 12 to 15 months, you could literally have a drug that's acceptable for commercial sale. And that's inside the United States. And through this process, as even early in this stage, it already starts to be an acceptable proxy in certain markets. And as we go through it to completion, the FDA is a very high standard, as you would expect globally. So it opens up other commercial discussions just naturally.
All right. Well, we'll wait to see how this all plays out. It's an exciting time for you and the company. And thanks very much for coming along and sharing all this information, and good luck, and we'll follow the process.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Great to see you.
All right. There's Dennis Hancock, the CEO of Mountain Valley MD.